everybody, and welcome to Dead Unicorn, the tabletop role-playing game. And after about half a year, we're back at Shadow Empire. It's been a long road. We're finally back. Lots of things have happened. We're going to do a slight recap, and then we're going to play some of the game. Let's start with me, and then we'll go to some other people. Oh, by the way, check out my Patreon, and give us a super chat or something if you like us. But we're going to get to the main stuff. What has been happening in the game? What we're going to come back to. But first, a little catch up on us. I had bronchitis for 2 months. It was horrible and terrible. And as you can see, there's a 2-month gap in my YouTube stuff. It's pretty notable. It's pretty, like, YouTube algorithm hates that. I've been making stuff again, and I'm glad you're here with me. Also, I've lost like 35 pounds since you've last saw me. Yeah, here, I'll do a little spin for everybody. Look at that. Look at that. Hey. My BMI says I'm still overweight. I have to lose.
BMI is a lie. Well, actually, it's probably closer to accurate for you because it's made for men, like exactly your build.
White average man person. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Whereas me, I'm slightly taller than average and have more muscle mass than average.
So I'm going to go through each and every one of us, give a little bit, of course, introduce yourself again, tell us a little bit about what's been going on in the last 6 months, and then send it over to another person. We'll get to our characters when we do the recap. And we're going to start with James.
I'm James. In the past few months, I've basically just been still working, and when there are games on the channel, I've been involved as much as I can be. You may have noticed the Gunslinger Knights series has been going pretty well. And I'm really enjoying that game. If you haven't checked it out, do so.
It's on this channel. Who's next?
And as far as big news I'm willing to share with the world, I recently got a new vehicle, a 2003 Chevy Silverado from my mom. She came up from Virginia a few weeks ago to give it to me, and it is absolutely covered in hiking and camping stickers. Because, well, as I like to brag on her, she is the record holder for women on most times consecutively completing the Appalachian Trail. She did it 3 years in a row. And you said we're just reintroducing ourselves and talking a little bit and then passing it to someone?
That's
And
right.
then we'll go back for characters? Okay. In that case, I'll go ahead and throw it to Tarek.
Hello, everybody. Me and Sasha have been going through a whole life journey. We took a rocket ship that went all the way to Mars and back, which was crazy, awesome experience. 6 months goes by like a flash in that amount of time. We landed in Texas, so whoopsie daisy. We missed out on Arizona, and we just decided to lay down stakes.
For a journey that far, off target by only a few thousand miles.
Yeah, it's it wasn't terrible. Just my calculations on the back of the napkin weren't exact.
You hit Earth. You didn't hit the moon.
We have wrangled our cats, and we have started to set down roots, and I think that will be going well. Makes us a little bit more available. I have now started working again in a exciting new venture, and we look forward to being on the channel more. I'll go ahead and toss it to Crystal.
Hello.
Awesome glasses, by the way, Crystal.
Well, thank you. I like your glasses as well, Tarek. They suit your face.
Sasha suggested them, and they are a great decision.
There's not a whole lot new with me. Just same old framing job. Yeah.
Nursing me back to health.
nursing him back to health. You know, all the usual stuff. Yep. Christmas was fun. Got to see my family. They all live here now. All right, let's hear from Matt.
You're muted, Matt. I think you've been muted this whole time, actually.
Can't hear you at all.
The usual
Can't hear
technical
you.
difficulties with Shadow Empire. Still not hearing you, Matt.
Okay. How
I
about
think you're saying go ahead and move it on to
and in
Sasha
the
for a moment while he
meantime-
gets this fixed.
Well, I don't have anything to say. Tarek explained the whole rocket ship situation already, so I don't have any other news.
You can go into the fact that you started gardening
I
on
didn't-
Mars. You started that whole like potato patch on Mars, remember? You were like, "Oh, I love the Martian. I'm gonna try it myself," and then we collected all that poop, and then
He's making a movie
Yeah.
reference.
potato garden.
I've
Which
seen the
means you're
Martian.
technically colonizers.
He's
That's
saying that
true.
you're Matt Damon.
I'm okay with that.
I'd like to be Matt Damon too. All right. Look at Matt just go. He's doing the thing. Okay, we'll come back to Matt. No, I can't.
Check your settings. Make sure you're using the right mic.
Okay.
Matt's just going
Let's
to be
do
using
a
sign
bit
language
of
today.
L5R recap. So you guys are in the city of the Rich Frog. You've been there for about 24 episodes. You are staying at the palace of the governor who got ousted in the first episode. He is no longer the governor, though he is able to stay there throughout the winter, and him and his entire family has to leave by springtime. Once spring, the snow melts and the roads are clear again. The town is ruled by 3 different factions: the dragon in the north, the unicorn to the west, and the lion to the east. But also, each area has, I guess, they have their own version of the Ronins, who call this city home. And they are split into 3 factions. One faction has sworn itself to the Mia family and is a vassal of the Mia. The other faction, they are samurai. They're now particularly samurai. There is a faction that considers itself a kind of a mercenary peacekeeping force, though they're morally gray. And they call themselves the Dokugeru, which are the poison frogs. Well, they don't call themselves that. Other people call them that. They call themselves the Keru. And they are led by a woman known as Numachika. The Mia-led Keru are led by a man named Keru Asobe. Finally, there's the Boseki. And they are the third group of Keru. Also, they call themselves the Keru, but they call themselves Keru a lot less than the others. They are thugs, assassins, gang members, and they were led by a man named Rancid Yoimachi until our group here killed that man. And now they are led by a man named Kujariki the Graveduster. We will get back to that. They're having a summit, and all of these PCs are there to hopefully make the Keru whole again. They all have their different things that they want to do to make this happen. And I have a bunch of things on these notes I have about that. But we're going to go a little away from that right now and talk about other things that are happening in the town that are important. For example, I have all of these notes here. Let's see here. I have this person. I have something called the Deep Currents on my notes, which is a band, like not a band, but not a band of samurai, but like a band of instrument playing
Musicians.
people that Kuronagi, Tarek's character, has joined in order to play for Lady Kokanoe, the Oiran. Yes. In order to get information about what was the information? It was about the evil cat. Oh no, it's about the Sage Between the Stars.
Sage Between the Stars.
Sage Between the Stars. That's
And
what it is.
technically, Young So is also a member.
Oh yeah, Young So is also a member.
So he's not there as anything other than I'm a musician who just wants to play with other musicians.
But I do also want to know more about that creepy cat.
There is a creepy cat that's made of shadows and appears whenever Kuronagi uses his special shadow powers.
And then it whispers, "No one will ever believe you."
Yeah.
And then fades out like the Cheshire Cat, leaving only its grin.
Okay, there is also a man that everybody is looking to find named... what was this guy's name? The fireworks guy.
Rishi. Or
Rishi Kumar.
Rishi
That's it.
Kumar.
Rishi Kumar, yeah.
Right as I tried to say it, my brain burbled both names into one.
They're looking for him because... James, please fill it in.
Well, the Mia want him because they just want their firework maker back. I want him, and the rest of the group, as a result of me wanting him, is because I have two separate directions telling me to find him and turn him over to two different groups. One of the groups I might be my uncle, who I normally report to, but I've been seeing signs that it's not actually my uncle and somebody's broken the unicorn cipher that we've used.
You also have a pair of spectacles that allows you to see hidden objects, and you saw an entire hidden apartment.
Yep.
And that is very,
That
very
we
important.
stole, or that I stole and gave to you.
Yeah.
You stole it together as a family.
We were both in there stealing stuff and trying to
The
find
family who steals together stays together, okay? Until one of them is beheaded.
Couple other details that are of importance is Moshisora's mother is staying at the Dragon Lord's house. The Fox clan is staying at Shinjo's third shrine, which has been mysteriously abandoned, but save for the fox. The Maiden's Race Geisha house has been taken over by a Hide known as Hito Wasabi. Yeah, sure. Go ahead, Matt. If you think that's gonna help, go ahead and do that. Of course, there is a big war, a big battle between the forces of Moto Minomen and the forces of the Gozoku. And that's going to happen in the spring. I am sure that there are other things that I am missing. Let me go grab a pencil, a pen, or can I grab a writing utensil from over here, Crystal?
Bobo.
Of course. What type of a writing utensil would you like? You left your pretty orange pen on the dining table.
I did. Okay. Thank you.
Bobo is the dog who led us underground.
You've also in the past 5 months upgraded from a crayon.
Bobo
Nice.
is super important. So Bobo is your guide to the spirit realm, and the opening to a spirit realm underneath the willow tree through a cave that you guys filled in.
Saibon Choki.
Yes,
Is the
that's
name of
the
the
name
tree.
of the tree.
Yes.
Saibon Choki.
So,
Also,
that ties in to the fact that Naren has been seeing spiders everywhere.
It's a good thing Naren isn't particularly afraid of bugs. Otherwise, that would be troublesome.
Didn't the spider sage say something about blessing you at one point?
I don't remember that, but they did say some weird shit.
Yeah, lots of it, really. For being one of the nicer sages we met in Cinnamon Forest, dude was just weird.
Matt. What's up, buddy?
We still can't hear you, Matt.
Still nothing, Matt.
Still nothing.
did you go into your settings on Foundry and change it?
Yeah, check your Foundry ones, check your browser ones.
Yep. Matt, yeah, you need to go to your game settings, configure settings, or hey, next to your address bar, there's that little thing next to your address bar that is your settings, and it maybe your microphone isn't turned on in that settings.
What browser are you using? Type it out. Is it Chrome or is it
Yeah, I don't think playing charades here will be smart.
Brave? So I'm on Brave too. If you
I'm on
click on the
Brave.
little site information right next to the URL on the left-hand side,
Yeah.
you should be able to
The icon
set
looks
or
like
reset
two little
your
lollipops
permission.
69ing each other.
Yeah. Just reset them and see if that works.
And then I see it at the very beginning of the
So you click that,
address bar.
you go to sound, or you can hit reset permissions, and that can reset
It'll
all of
force-
your jams, so your stuff, you can tell it how you want it to work again. Yeah, it should log them out and log them back in.
Sorry, I'm yawning a lot. I had a attention deficit manic phase yesterday and didn't go to sleep until 5 a.m.
All
All right, did that work?
that worked.
I hear you now.
You.
Finally. Jeez,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry about that, guys.
You had to reset the permissions, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Mhm.
So thank you for that.
I knew it. Okay,
Now get your camera working again.
I have a few notes here.
Is my camera not working?
Oh, there it is.
I see your camera just fine. I have
Okay.
things called stuff to do in my notes. Letters. A few days. I believe this is from Doji Daisuke, and this is a Doji Daisuke thing, right? You wrote some
I
letters?
think it's been a while since we
Or no,
talked about-
James wrote some letters.
Yeah, I had
That's
sent
what it
off
was.
letters, but I was thinking that maybe they were being intercepted, or maybe the paths I'm sending them on are false paths. So
So Daisuke has what he's been doing is he's been writing poetry and propaganda for the town to get the townspeople on your guys' side.
Mhm.
Also, he has been having random sex with the Karu.
Yeah.
that was that like one night stand.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go through each one of the characters now. Now you can introduce your characters, and I want you to talk to me about your goals, so I can write down some notes and make sure that those things can be followed up on.
One more thing I want to mention before we move on to that is Moshi Sora was born out of a dragon's egg.
Moshi Sora was born out of a dragon's egg, perhaps, maybe.
Mhm. So her twin sister is not really her twin sister, but she was modeled after her as a human
like her
disguise
clone.
or a form.
So her twin sister is the real her. And she is whatever that means.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everybody. I'm going to start with I'm going to start with Matt. Matt, tell me let us everybody know who your character is, what they look like, that kind of stuff, and what kind of their goals are.
Also, he should give the little info about the last 5 months or so that he's been dealing with, because he didn't get a chance to due to his mic.
Oh yeah, what's up with Matt? What's going on with Matt? After you're done talking about yourself, you can go to your character.
Okay, appreciate it. So I quit my Tuesday Dungeons and Dragons group because I had a gun pointed at me. That was fun. And it was hidden carry, and it was in response to a joke that I made at the expense at the DM. It was like, I thought it was all good fun and whatnot, but considering what I know of like a military like gun practices, you do not point a loaded gun, even if the safety is on, to anyone unless you intend to shoot. So I'm just like, all right, that was in poor taste, but yeah, that was fun. And funny enough, I didn't have a fear reaction. I was like, "Do it, motherfucker!" That was an enlightening self reflection moment over there. But other than that, though, not a lot of financial windfalls. But the only really, really, really good thing that has happened the past few months is that I finally have my car paid off, and I'm like, "Yes, I have the title." Ugh. And now I can start saving. And at this point in time, I'm just, ready to move on with my life, and hopefully better things are on the horizon. But moving on with that, I am going to go ahead and start talking about Doji Daisuke. Doji Daisuke is a Crane Clan courtier that got the windfall of not, having his career being directly... I don't want to say influence, but directly going towards being a bureaucrat. But he is apprenticing under the Rokugani national or nationally recognized poet. So he gained some recognition there, and he is moving on to just maybe doing a bit of poetry along with a little bit of politician bureaucracy. Yippee! But joking aside, in Crane Clan fashion, he's a little on the frou-frou side, likes to try to follow up on current fashion trends that the Crane is having, but his current look is having most of his head shaved off except for his like eccentrically long mohawk that kind of flops to the side. Dyed a nice baby blue, and also has taken on being a little bit of a warrior and a bodybuilder on the side. But other than that, though, I think most of Daisuke's goals for this session is mostly aligned with what our group agreed with. Sasha wants to. Ellen wants to take over the Boseki, and I believe our overall goal is to try to reunite all the segregated, sub-clans to the major clan.
I have here that during this intrigue scene, your goal, it says Daisuke, and it says support.
Support. Okay, so...
I watched the last episode yesterday, and that was support of Nalrin.
Oh, support N. That's what the N is for. Which you just said. You basically said, I want to support Nalrin and what she was doing. Or support getting Nalrin to become part of the Boseki.
Mm-hmm. Nalrin isn't trying to become the head of the Boseki. She's trying to become the head of the entire group of Ronin.
Yes, that's her goal.
Yeah.
Who's... You want to go next, Sasha?
Sure.
I was going to suggest Sasha.
I am Sasha, in case you've forgotten in the last 5 seconds. I played by Yushi Naren, also in case you have forgotten in the last 5 seconds. She's a pretty deadly scorpion duelist turned Ronin, a bit adrift in life, and best friends with a probably more deadly scorpion. Yeah, the one making that cute face over there.
Don't you worry about that.
And yeah, I mean, from Naren's perspective, we kind of came into the city, fucked shit up really bad for them, left, came back into the city, fucked shit up for them some more. Yeah, the city's kind of in turmoil, and there's a turf war with the lion now that's mostly our fault. Well, at least we didn't help. Yeah, the Ronin are all bickering because none of them think that, none of them want to relinquish power and let anyone else from the other 2 families rule over them. So Naren's like, okay, well, I'll do it. I don't have anywhere better to be anyways. So
I have here written down for the intrigue scene that your goal was to discredit GD, which is Graveduster, and you have basically done it at the last second. And the last thing that happened last game. And that's where we're going to pick up this game. But
I think I basically told him that he shouldn't even have a seat here, considering we killed Rancid Yurimachi.
I want to start with that speech again that you had. You can
do
that speech. That'll be the first thing. James.
Just a note on Sasha's thing, because what you said last at the end of the episode about scene not letting abilities reset when we pick up, she did use crackling laughter already. So
I know that.
Just reminding the audience.
James, go since you.
I play a Hataro no Ide Youngso, publicly known as just Ide Youngso. Just a small group of people, his companions here and his own family, and maybe a couple of the Ide upper echelons know about the Hataro family being within them. He is short, tiny, a musician, and was blessed by the kami to have the lacquered armor of the Thunders, and as a result has also become the group's tank. As far as what role he has in the group, well, he's able to support everybody in their own roles. And he's like second best at every specialization the group has, except Shugenja. On that one, he's third, because he's not actually a Shugenja. As far as goals in this scene, he's trying to find more information about Kumar, all right, so that he can find where the dude is, so he can at least have that end of the string tied up. Because the other end, he's going, I don't know if I return him to the Mia. I don't know if I take him to this supposed point for my uncle, because I'm starting to really doubt if it is my uncle. As far as long-term goals, he wants to write good music, but he's starting to think, with his exposure to the two Shugenja in our own group, as well as others, that once we deal with the I'm having trouble with my tongue right now. What is the bad guy's name again? Starts with a G, I think.
The bad guy?
The bad guys group?
Oh, Gozoku.
Gozoku, that's it. Thank you. Once they're dealt with, he thinks he wants to first go and study with Unicorn Shugenja, then travel to every clan and purposely tell them that he is not looking for any of their secrets, just to discuss more about being a Shugenja and learn more about being a Shugenja from different perspectives. And then setting up his own Shugenja school.
All right, I have notes here. It says that you are indeed gathering information, and you have 3 momentum points.
Yep. And last thing I did was set up a rumor around the room that the Lion are planning on wiping out the Keru anyway, whether they leave or stay.
Thank you for reminding me of that. Rumor. Lion killed Keru.
So no matter what the Keru decide, the rumor is saying the Lion are planning on wiping them out anyway.
All right. Let's move on to Moshisora.
Hello, I'm Crystal. I play Moshisora, everybody's favorite fire mage, Shugenja, what have you. I recently found out that I was, at least according to the story that my mother has told me, born from a dragon's egg after her first baby was stolen away by the lion. And that is the woman who appears to be my twin sister. So my goal is overall, at least for now, to find out like the full truth on that story, if there's anything more to it. And as far as our immediate goals, I am currently trying to figure out exactly what Keru Isobe's goals are, and kind of what he's really thinking about what he's gonna do in this situation with all of the different sub-families and the lion and whatnot.
Okay, you have 4 momentum points. It says Asobi QA or QU. I don't know what that means.
It was discern qualities.
Discern qualities. Yes. It is DQ. Discern qualities.
Or alternatively, Dairy Queen. Depending on how lactose intolerant you are.
All right. Dairy Queen. Nah. Okay, and who's the last person gets to go, whoever that is. I mean, probably not important.
I am Tarek, and I play Shishiro Kuranagi, your friendly neighborhood scorpion, who is the sweetest, nicest person in the world, who would never, ever stab you in the back.
Just look at him, he's wearing a strawberry cardigan.
I am.
Show
Strawberries
them
with strawberry buttons.
How
buttons
could he be
are made out of
evil?
strawberries. I am totally not evil.
I bet if you scratch him, he smells like strawberries.
Can confirm.
That's true. I have no plots or plans. I am not a schemer. I am just a sweet little innocent bean, and I am being loved by everyone. In reality, though, I am helping to manipulate things behind the scenes to make sure that Naurin is able to take command of this area, and also not screw over Kiryusobe or Miyagenda so that we don't ruin our reputation here in the city.
You have a faint, like, tunnel echo kind of effect going.
Definitely echoey.
Tunnel echo?
Yeah, when you talk a little bit softer, it ends up going away, but when you actually are
That's because
enunciating,
Sasha's mic is picking him up a little when he talks really loud.
Yeah.
You probably got to watch your volume a little.
All right.
Okay.
I'll watch.
For Kuranagi, it says Kujoriki, which is Gravedigger Kujoriki, and it says
Yes, I've been digging information on Kujoriki.
Yeah, you have 3 momentum points, but that won't matter because he's discredited and is probably having to leave this intrigue, but we'll see what exactly happens. I also have Nuevo Chico, who is trying to... Did I say out loud what other people's... James? What other people's goals are? Or did I keep those a secret?
Yes, I wrote them down. I don't know if you said all of them, but...
Nuevo Chico is discredited...
For at least the Mia and the Doku Garu, you did.
Yeah.
For Numachiko, I have it that you told us that she planned that she plans on waiting out the trouble with the lion or playing both sides to get cash money.
Yeah.
And that the lion are bluffing. And if they pick a side and lose, they lose their town, and she wants to play it safe.
Okay.
And that she absolutely will not accept Asobe as the leader.
Yes, and Asobe wants to appeal to everyone in trying to unite everybody in happy, fluffy unicorn land. Not like the unicorn clan, but like, like fairyland. Like, everybody gets along because we're the Care Bears. But he's also kind of realistic in it. He's not, he doesn't think that...
he'd be willing to compromise as long as it ends with a unified family.
And he's actually very conflicted because if everybody is united under the Mia banner, that perhaps the entire Keru family will have to leave the city because of the orders of the Emperor, who said the Mia are out. So he has to figure out some way to stay in the city and keep the reputation of the Keru family. And it's a very interesting dance he has to do. Even though you guys have said over and over, no, don't worry. Just join the army on the unicorn side. We'll beat everybody. And then then you can stay in the city again. And then there's Kujiriki, who wants to appeal to everybody too, but he doesn't. He doesn't matter. He's been defeated. All right.
Isn't Numachiko his niece or something too?
Yeah, they're all related because they're the same family. Mm. All right, everybody. We're going to start out with Narin's speech to discredit Gravedigger Kujiriki.
Sure. So I guess I'll just jump right into it. Screw it.
Please.
Naren looks across the table and locks eyes with Kujiriki and says, it's interesting to me how you've been given a seat at this meeting at all, considering who beheaded Rancid Yoimachi. I believe that seat would be mine by rights, should I wish to take it from you. And if the Boseki was going to exist for much longer, I very well might, if only because violence is the only language your fringe gang understands. But still, I must concede, you do have a point. The city is dysfunctional, and has been for some time. But you know you are too weak to hold the city together yourself, and I'm sure you would rather see it all burned down. But no one here is going to let that happen, so you might as well sit down and let the grown-ups discuss the future of the city of the Rich Frog.
He gets really nervous, and his eyes dart around the room. He says, you can't say anything like that. You've been killing all of us. That's what's been going on. That's the problem. That's what's happening around here.
Two people that attacked her.
Numachiko gets up and says, she's right. Be quiet, Uncle. The Boseki have been dysfunctional for a long time. First, because of outside leadership from some sort of, I don't know what Yoimachi was. But that is because there was nobody strong enough to lead the Boseki. You were there, Uncle, and you couldn't do nothing against Yoimachi. I don't know who is good enough to lead the Boseki. I don't know whether the Boseki need to be a thing. If we're to unite, if we're to create peace here, we all know it won't be under the Boseki. I do not wish to malign any of my great family who decided to follow the Boseki. You followed with your heart. But we can all see where we are now. So, in that case, you need to make a choice. And that is to try and stake it out on your own, which you've seen how that has worked. Or join my cause or Sobe's cause. I think those are the only two viable options. Because going it out on your own will probably mean not having anybody to watch your back. We all know how that works out. Even these fine samurai here, and she points to all of you, have each other to watch your backs. And that is why you have worked so well together. And that is how we need to be. All right, we're going to do the next round of what's it called? The intrigue, right?
Yes, it's an intrigue.
All right. Does everybody have a book on page 257?
I don't have access to my copy, sorry.
What happened? It all got
That manic fit last night cleaning things up, it got buried.
buried.
Well, 3 years of depression neglect on the house means a deep clean's going to take a long time.
I got it. Can you bring up the PDF on your computer?
It's not on the new Mac.
Yes,
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, send them a copy of it, and let's get everybody on the same page so we can all.
I think you have it in your cloud drive that you gave me access to, so I can just try pulling that up.
I gave you access. You should have that. I'm not saying.
Yeah, that's why I said I can try and pull it up through there.
Thank you, because I'm not giving the login information.
What page?
The stream.
247.
Oh, I have it bookmarked. It's the only bookmark currently on Brave for me.
What page, Corey, are we looking at?
We're looking at 257 because we're going to look at the actions, the intrigue actions. Everybody did initiative, but initiative doesn't matter in intrigue. It all goes by status. Yeah, it goes by status. It's silly and stupid, and I hate it. In fact, I have the combat tracker right here. We're in the combat, but it doesn't go by your initiative value, and I don't know why it's like that, because it's just not. It goes by status. And you can lose a glory to go before somebody if you have a higher initiative than them but a lower status. So if anybody wishes to go before Kero Sobe, you may. I'm going to say that Gravedigger or Graveduster is out of the combat. He has been defeated. He can no longer participate in this intrigue. Sasha, gain 2 glory? Why not?
Okay, I got it pulled up. You said 2 what?
257. Page number, not PDF number. I don't know what it is in the PDF.
2 what? Again?
57, 257.
257. Okay. Because I kept hearing the 7, I just didn't hear the 5.
In about 250. $2.50.
350.
It's 350. Yeah, that's what it is. It's 350. All right, everybody. We are going to start with Kurosobe. But everybody can basically make their rolls at the same time. It does not matter. So just type in what your action is, and I will give you a TN.
Everybody puts in chat what, or
yeah,
someone
everybody
specific.
just type it in the chat. Kurosobe is going to do because he is working on appealing to everybody, so he needs to make a social roll. Oh, also tell me what your approach is too, so we can know what ring you're using. The difficulty. God, I haven't done this in a while. What are Alpine rules again? The TN is equal
That's
to the
completely
highest
fine, Corey. Like
highest
we've been out of
vigilance.
this for a bit. So Sasha, you still want my support so we can gain more momentum?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. What would be a
I don't think Kuranagi's going to be very happy with what I'm going to do right now.
What are you going to do?
Discredit Asobe.
Uh-oh. I didn't know we were going to go in that direction.
Well, so I will remind everybody that the last in one of the last games that we played, we found out that Asobe doesn't actually give a shit about what happens to this alliance and the Keru after the Lion are driven out. He is pretty sure that he can't keep it together and that it's going to fall apart. So he is just saying whatever he thinks he can to get everyone to work together to drive the Lion out, and then everything is just going to go back to the way it was before, with the Dokugeri split and fighting each other.
Okay.
And if our goal is actually to unite the Keru in long term, then you can't do that under somebody who's going to let it fall apart.
Oh, if you're doing something like Tarek, you're attempting to persuade, I need to know whom, and it can be multiple people.
The group?
Everyone?
Yeah.
Okay,
Ours?
your TN is 4.
So I'm still on the original goal because I only got 1 out of my 4 momentum points so far.
Oh, yeah, you need 4. Kuronagi needs 3. Youngso needs 3. I don't remember how many momentum points you actually had then.
None of us had really gained any except Naurin, because she just kind of smashed her goal in one go.
Got it.
Yeah.
I did. I had 2 for discerning qualities on Kujiriki.
That's
Okay.
true. And I think Moshi Sora had 1.
She says
Yeah.
1, yeah.
I specifically wrote that down in my notes.
And I don't have any yet. I still
Okay.
have a
I
goose
think
egg.
I used a government roll for my first one. This time I'm gonna go with culture to be like, so why are you the right person to lead all of these different people?
She'll fire difficulty.
Oh, Earth.
Holy shit. Okay. Numachiko is doing her thing. Okay, let's see. Discredit Asobe. You need to make a fire roll. A social fire roll, like a command roll for Intimidate. It's going to be TN3. Sora wants to use a culture roll to ask Asobe why he's the right choice. Okay, interesting. So that's going to be courtesy.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be TN3, but give yourself. Oh, you can use culture. Yeah, I'll let you use culture. It's going to be TN3. I'll let you use culture for that. I like that. That's a good.
I thought it made more sense. TN3.
Youngso will be investigating information about the current courtesy water. Okay. Courtesy water. It's going to be TN4, but you get to reduce the TN by 1.
So TN3.
And Daisuke is supporting Narin, so Narin just gets the extra dice from Daisuke. The assist dice.
Oh, are we all rolling? Are we just supposed to roll right away?
You can roll, yeah. As soon as I give you the TN, you can roll. Because, like, what is initiative in a social thing? Like, everybody's kind of doing their thing, and then we're going to role play what the results of those rolls are. That's how it works in L5R. It's you make the roll, then you role play the results. If you want to use, instead of say what I said, you can always use a technique in lieu of it. Or just tell me what technique you're using. And you can use techniques that modify rolls with opportunities. So remember those.
Out of curiosity, would bonus successes help me or not?
Yes.
Okay, so how do I undo a click when I did that? I want to click a different die.
Once you locked in your extra dice and you click roll, they explode.
Yeah, and I clicked on the opportunity with Strife,
put that
but
in
I'd rather
discard.
click the
drag it
with
into
Strife.
discard.
Drag that one into discard. Okay. It's still not letting me click on the other one to keep it.
Which ones do you want to keep?
I want to keep the ones I already have clicked plus the success with Strife. So it'd be 4 success.
You don't want any opportunity?
I have 1 opportunity being kept as well.
Okay, thank you. That's what I needed to know. The plain opportunity, and that's it.
Yeah, the opportunity with Strife is the one I'm not keeping.
I'll finalize it for you.
Either row.
I'll finalize it for you.
Oh shoot! You have to use.
Thank you.
Do you want to use apply any of this strife, any of your opportunity to reduce strife, or not?
Because I know Kuranagi has courtesy, it's reduced by 1 from that, and then the opportunity will reduce another 1. So I'm only going to take
2.
2.
Boom, done. I made it for you. Okay, let's see what we got here. Some interesting results.
Does getting bonus successes matter for this? I don't remember. It's been a while.
No, yeah.
Yes. For every two, you get 1 extra momentum point.
That's correct.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to go with the person with the highest status is Karosobi.
Of course.
And Karosobi starts to make his appeal. And he says, very unconvincingly, he says, this is a hard time and we need the strong leader. I have narrowly threaded the needle in these political times. I have the inroads with the lion and I can make our case for them. I can keep ties with the imperial families and get them to reverse orders. You don't understand how important it is to have these these types of contacts. And everybody's just like, meh. But
those kind of contacts are important, but not necessary for a leader.
So the next person with the next highest status, I believe, is Daisuke, but he's just helping out somebody else. So I think it's
Daisuke's
Kuronagi.
status.
I think it's Kuronagi after that, right?
36
Probably.
is my status.
38.
Yes, Kuronagi. Kuronagi has failed to do his thing. What was your attempt?
Trying to persuade people to listen to Naurin's bid for power.
So go
And I
ahead
failed.
and role play a little bit of that failure.
Even though Yasobe has been effective, I think that it's time for a change in leadership and a new direction, and maybe that would be best represented by having someone like Naurin join.
Everybody's yelling over him. Nah! Everybody's like, Asobe, we don't. What? You can't help us. And everybody's yelling right over Kuronagi. No one's hearing her at all. She's just got such a small voice. Oh.
Everyone's too busy booing Isobe.
Youngso,
I had 1 bonus success.
you do. That doesn't help you. You need 2 bonus success. But you do get a momentum point. Let me put that down on your sheet here. Towards gathering information, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need 3. You talk about Kumar. You start like talking to some other people about it, and they're like, "Yeah, the Boseki definitely have them. They're somewhere within the Boseki." And the Bosekis are like, "We'll never tell. Maybe we have him. How much money do you have? Would you like to buy a ransom?"
For a theoretical man that we don't have?
I mean, I could always.
Unless.
I mean, if we're entering negotiations, I could always get Naurin to lead those, which would probably cause the Boseki to go, "Oh, that's probably not necessary."
Next is Moshi Sora, and Moshi Sora is asking,
Asking Isobe. I mean, he kind of already answered with what he already said. So, well, I guess not really. He said some stuff, but not what I was really going for. Keru-sama, what makes you the most qualified candidate when it comes to joining these disparate peoples under one banner?
from a cultural aspect, historically speaking, I led the Keru into this. I was the leader before we broke. And it is my great shame that we broke into these pieces. But I did it all to follow a dream. The dream of the, what's it called? It's not the frog sage. It's... Oh, what did I call him?
Something like that, though.
Yeah.
The wise frog.
The wise frog. That's right. At the behest of the wise frog, who sacrificed everything for this dream. And it's only fitting that we continue on and honor that sacrifice. And your big thing is discerning qualities of Asobe, right?
Yes.
Okay. Moving on to our last person, which is Naurin, because she is a Ronin. Naurin and Numachika. So how much status do you have for Naurin?
24.
You have 1 more than Numachika. You go before her.
I'm still a Ronin on Mushishugo, or however you say it. Technically.
So she.
No, she's not a Mushuyo Ronin. She's a true Ronin.
She's a,
Yeah,
she's
well,
she's
they're
a
both
true
Ronin,
Ronin.
was what I was meaning.
Okay. So Naren says, Isobe, while you have led the Keru for some time and have obviously been a part of their history, it was also before I say this, I want to double check. It was also while he was leading the Keru that the schism happened, right?
Yeah.
That's what he just said.
Yeah. So he says it was also under your direction that this fracture happened. You have had much time to repair it, and you have not yet succeeded. You have as to yet succeed. You claim to want this alliance as much as the rest of us, and see that it is for the benefit of the city. But I know that after the lion are driven out, you do not particularly expect this alliance to hold. You do not think you can hold it.
Everybody starts whispering, "Is that true? I think that's... She hasn't lied yet." He's like
And
wiping the...
I will say that Naren has a advantage called Paragon of Honor and Famously Honest.
He starts wiping the sweat from his brow.
Oh,
and
yeah, I never think about those.
you use one of those opportunity to give him 2 strife, I assume.
Yeah.
That's 3 strife total onto him. He still hasn't lost his composure yet, but things aren't looking good for him. He is going to spend a void to reduce his strife because it's getting dangerously high. So he's using that courtier technique that allows you to spend a void to reduce strife.
Very handy to have.
Numachiko goes. She succeeded too, and her goal, right, is also to discredit Asobe, and she also succeeded. And she says, I agree with Numachiko. Or she's
Naren.
Numachiko.
I agree with myself.
Yeah, I agree with myself. I agree with Naren.
Oh my gosh.
She seems to have wisdom. Wisdom that you could use, Asobe-sama. Do you think that the Mia overlords that you have sworn to will just let you do whatever you want? You claim to have their ear, but what you don't have is freedom. And that is what we need at this time. Everyone is pulling us in all of directions. But we need to figure out what we are, what we want. Things that we already had, that we had lost. It doesn't matter who had this town. The lion, the unicorn, the dragon. They said they owned it, but we knew who really owned it. And now, under the Mia, we're ordered to leave. Okay, next round. And he's going to roll. Everybody can type in what they want to do again. If it's changed, you can say the same thing, or you can say something different that's changed.
How many momentum points does it take to discredit someone, and do they stack if other people are taking the same action?
So it doesn't take any momentum points to discredit someone. To discredit someone is to get them over their composure and strife.
Oh, that's all. Okay, no
That's
momentum, just strife them out. Got it.
And it's going to be a little harder for Sobe because he's been trained courtier.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike
That makes sense.
the leader of the Boseki, who's just a thug and is prone to anger. Damn, Asobi keeps failing. Okay.
Oh, right. He's trying to appeal to the crowd, isn't he?
Yeah, and it's hard because it's a crowd. Because Chica's gonna do this. Fire. Roll. Okay. Same as last time for Dice K. Repeat, but may I use culture water? Let me see here.
That'd be Young So's statement. Culture water.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yes, you may. It's still the same TN though.
That's fine. I get one more die with this way.
What's the highest vigilance between Naurin and Sobe?
Probably Narin's vigilance.
Vigilance?
Yeah.
No, mine's really low. It's only 3.
Huh?
My vigilance is only 3.
His is 3 as well, so it's gonna be 3.
Okay, so it's 3 and 3.
Why are you asking about my vigilance?
Don't worry about it.
He's gonna make something cool happen.
Well, it's about time I benefited from that technique, because the only time it's ever come up before, it was me taking the L on that one. Remember?
Yeah.
I took the hit on that.
Do you have to roll anything for flowering deception?
I do. I have to make a courtesy check with the TN equal to the highest vigilance among my targets.
Oh, you got it. Look at that. Since Kurenagi goes before Narin, but not Asobe, would you like to spend some glory to go before Asobe?
What do you mean,
So you can
spend
apply your
glory?
Sure, I'll expend glory. I have no need for glory. Let's.
Who needs glory?
Okay. So, hold on. Let's see what it... Initiative.
So I can forfeit one honor and glory.
They take a turn whenever they see fit, rather than a specific time determined initiative. A character who does not wish to take a turn may pass. Oh yeah, it just says you take a turn whenever you see fit, not by initiative order. What? Where does it say the status thing then? I know it says that somewhere.
Because propriety is vitally important in Rokugan, a character must forfeit one honor and glory to preempt one or more characters of higher status in
There
this
you
way.
go. One honor and one glory to preempt them.
So I'll drop an honor and a glory.
Like literally 1 point.
Whoa, what
Yeah,
happened?
1 point.
Wow.
1 point.
Okay.
Well,
All right, Narin, it's the same roll as last time.
I think I am going to use my technique goading taunt.
Sure.
And what that does is I can make a performance check targeting Isobe TN is equal to his vigilance, and if I succeed during an intrigue encounter, your target receives strife equal to their honor rank unless they forfeit that much honor.
Awesome. You may do that. His vigilance is 3. Crystal, you're the only one who hasn't written anything down.
Yeah, I know, because I'm like... I've just been, like, grilling Isobe when all I want to know is what he's really up to, and it makes it sound like everything is so much worse.
Kuranagi, you will not be discerning. You will not get any momentum points this turn.
But you know what? My strife's getting a bit high, so I think I'm just gonna use Courtier's Resolve. So it's gonna be spend my void point to gain back 8 points of composure.
All right, Kuranagi, you're going first. Please, use a few well-chosen words to trip up Isobe and give the momentum to Naren if you can.
Isobe has a point. He has overseen all of these wonderful developments, like losing ground to the lion. And what hope could Naren have, even though she has so many allies among the different clans and the unicorn who would probably come to the defense of the city against the lion? Oh dear. I'm just saying that Isobe has wisdom, even though his days are coming numbered. And I mean, the Mia liked him, right?
Oh, bother.
Definitely using that aspect of harmlessness there.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, I realized that because you were trying to lower my TN, I probably shouldn't have rolled yet, but I did roll, but I didn't keep. So does that mean instead of being a TN3, it's a TN1?
It's a TN1, but don't worry. We'll just add 2 successes to... Or we will reduce the TN by... We'll do the math.
Yeah. I didn't keep it yet, so I was about to. Knowing how many I have to keep in order to succeed, I will go with that knowledge.
Asobe is just looks at you and it's like, you're not helping. I don't, what was that?
I'm so sorry. It just came out.
And he's just flabbergasted and doesn't even say anything. He's so like on the back foot. And Kuranagi would have went next, except it's Youngso's turn.
Yep, and the switch to culture instead of courtesy, it means that first round, the courtesy was to find the right people to talk to, and then culture to understand them properly while talking to
You're
them.
getting 2 momentum points, aren't you?
And that completes mine.
Your info gathering. The whispers that you're starting to get is that the Boseki have Rishi, and he is being hidden in the Temple of Emma O, right near the graveyard that you were at. In fact, their headquarters is next to it, and you also know that there are pathways between the 2 places. But
And that is different from the previous info of him being held somewhere in the Dragon Docks.
Yeah, he's not in the Dragon Docks according to the information you're getting here.
Which before it was just general scuttlebutt. This is coming from the people who have him.
You also get the feeling that the Boseki are extremely afraid of that area of the graveyard that you were in. Like, not once were afraid, like, still afraid.
and we were only there because of Rancid.
Okay. Who is next? I guess it's Moshisora.
So I decided my composure was getting kind of on the edge, and I am bolstering myself by using a void point.
Okay, you can do that and do an action for.
Oh, excellent. In that case, I will use. Let's call it sentiment air to see if I can get any more info about Isobe's intentions.
Okay.
Yes, Isobe, why don't you tell us more about your plans? I would love to hear about what you can do for the Keru and for the city of the Rich Frog.
Okay. And did you succeed on your roll? Please make your roll.
What's my TN?
3.
3.
Oh, what's your wait? What is
I
your?
said sentiment air.
Sentiment air. Sentiment. I don't think sentiment's gonna
Courtesy?
work. Courtesy could work. That makes your TN 2. That's an okay roll.
It is, and I only need one more momentum point, so I'm...
You need 2 more momentum points.
I should have gotten 1 the first time and then 2 for my last one.
Did you get 2 for your last one?
Yeah, I had 2 bonus successes.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay.
So I'm just gonna keep the 2 successes I need.
Okay, and what was your question?
Yes, I would love to hear more about your intentions, your plans for what to do to bring the Keru together.
He says, I will fight the Mia if need be. My heart lies with, and right then, we're going to have to stop that conversation because something's going to happen at the end of the turn. But Sasha and Numachiko get to do something before that happens. So, Sasha, you go before Numachiko, and you're both trying to discredit Isobe. You're going to give him with a goading taunt. I need you to goad him. Oh, you failed.
No, I didn't. It was a TN1.
Oh, it's a TN1. You're good. Okay, yes, you're right. All right, goad him.
That's an opportunity.
Let's see here. Goad him. Yes. I will do my best.
Keru and no amount of kintsurugi will make it wabi-sabi again.
Your intentions, as noble as they may be, no longer matter here, Isobe-sama. The point stands. You have had your time. That time has now passed. The inheritors of this city should decide what to do with it. And ultimately, you are still, as much as you claim to be beholden to the Keru and the Keru alone, you are beholden to the Mia. And for that reason, the rest of the Keru will never follow you. So in order to lead, you would what? Forsake the Mia, lose their support, the resources that they could bring to the city in exchange for power? Or you could bow out gracefully.
So Nuachiko follows that up. It's saying there is wisdom from the elderly, but I think your time is up, Grandpa.
Uh-oh.
It's time for someone younger to step in, someone with more energy and more will. And you hear fighting outside. And
She just said the same thing I said, but when she says it, it's sexier for some reason. Uncomfortable.
It's those dead eyes of yours.
Bar
I think the
brawl.
fact that she's staging a coup is what ups the eroticism, personally.
the doors fly open, and Mia and a couple people from the Mia Honor Guard come in, and Mia Genda arrives. He says, Asobe, you thought you could hide this from me? What is the meaning of this? And Numachika says,
Oh, shit.
the meaning of this, Miyasama, is that you can't protect us. So we are taking matters into our own hands for our own safety. Asobe, you feel this way? Asobe is at the edge of his composure right now. He is 1 point from the edge, and he's about to break.
Yeah. I give him a 2 strife with one of my opportunity.
Oh, that just knocks him over. Because that was fire stance. Yeah, you can definitely do that.
Yep.
Boom. He says, he looks at Sasha, or he looks at Naren, and he looks over at Moshisora, who both kind of questioned him in the same way, using different tactics. And he said, I will give my life for the Keru. I will do that right here, right now. Miyasama, I need you to do something. I need you to release the Keru from the Mia so that we may fight for our homeland, so we may have this city. Mia Genda bristles. Why would I... How could I ever do such a thing? In a time when the imperial families are in such disarray, you would take from us? Everybody can make a sentiment check. It's going to be air sentiment against a TN of 4.
Can I ask Tarek a question really quick? Because this was like 2 years ago at this point, and I don't remember well enough. But I think he does. Tarek, remember when we found dirt on Mia Genda?
Yeah.
What was that again?
That he knew about the blood speaker thing that was going on inside of the city and didn't say anything.
He covered it up?
Yeah, in the Dragon District.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Well, I can't pass that.
Yeah, it looks like no one can.
Did it have to be air sentiment, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was air sentiment. All right.
What was it? TN4. Wowza.
TN4. It's pretty high.
Give me a second. I want to see what
All
my
right.
opportunities will help.
One opportunity is all I got, so I'm gonna check and see what I can get over here. I would like to use my one opportunity to learn Numachiko's demeanor and current strife.
All right, I'll get to that in a second.
Come on, pepperoni pizza. Oh, didn't happen.
I just want to put this out there. I feel like I am very close to an ink. So
Very close to a what?
ink.
Screaming, making everything black, running away.
Okay. Got it. You want her demeanor?
And current strife.
And I want to do the same for me again,
I also am going to do the same for me again. Exactly.
Okay. I'll tell you. Genda. Mia Genda. Oh, yeah. Hold on. I'm just going to tell you, Mia Genda is amiable, and his strife is 4.
Amiable? Is that what we said?
Amiable.
Yes.
As in, he likes to make people happy. But
That's
he's
strange.
not doing that right now.
Yeah,
for
right
some
now.
reason. Tarek
Acting
knows
a little
why.
out of character. Almost.
Tarek knows why. Let's see
I
if
think I
Kuranagi is going to
suspect-
do anything about this. We'll see. But
I also have 2 more opportunity that I would like to use to notice an interesting detail about a character in the scene. I would ask that it is about Mia Genda. And I don't necessarily want it to be an advantage or a disadvantage if there is a juicy crumb that you could toss my way. Otherwise, I'll take what I can get. You don't have anything. Just a crumb of lore, sir?
Yes, I will say this. The house guards he is with are not his like highest status house guards. And you see none of his other family.
Is that strange for them not to be the highest status house guards?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
If he doesn't have other family and doesn't have his highest guard, it means he wants this to be kept quiet that he's even here.
Can Kuranagi say something?
Yes.
Kuranagi will step forward and say, Miya-sama, I hope you do not jump to conclusions. Karusobe's hands were tied. It was becoming apparent that the strife in the city and the rest of the Karu families was going to boil over and cause more strife for the people and for yourself. So we sought to head it off before it became so much of a political issue that it would roil the city entirely.
What matters here is that my right-hand man didn't see fit to talk to me about his intentions about his family. And now he's here scheming with these people.
I believe that
Kurosobe gets up. He's covered in sweat, and he says, "These are my people. These are my people, Miyagenda.
Isobe is acting out of loyalty to you, Miyasama, doing what is best for you and the Imperial families.
Cutting off my right arm is
Indeed.
in my best interest.
Only if you see it is only cutting off your right arm if you see only the short term. What he is doing is reinforcing your right arm with those loyal, providing a new path forward.
Genda-sama, I will take full responsibility for all of this. You can find nobody more devoted to you, but also I must be devoted to my family. They must be free. You can have me. He looks at Asobe and raises an eyebrow. Very well. I will give you a choice. Keru Asobe of the Mia family. I will allow any Keru who wishes to renounce the Mia name. But Keru Asobe must renounce the Keru name. He will become Mia, and he will no longer have any contact with his chosen family. He will leave and be my special envoy. Or he may show his loyalty to his family by taking his own life. The decision is yours, Asobe. Give up everything you love, or give up your life. Karasobe's knees give out, and he falls back down to his seat. He holds himself up by his back hand. Forgive me, Miyasama. This is very sudden, and I don't know if I'm in my right mind. Very well. I will give you 24 hours to make your decision. The rest of you, do what you please. It matters not. The lion are in charge of the city, not you. And he turns around and walks out. His guards follow him.
Well, I think we might have to find an inn room to stay in tonight.
I think that went better than could be expected.
Karusobe, I'm going to tell you, Crystal,
Yes.
the discerning qualities, what he wanted to do here was sacrifice himself for the Keru. His end goal, and you can see it on his face, was to do anything he could, even if it cost him his own life, to bring the Keru back together. And that may be exactly what just happened. And it is occurring to him that maybe the price was too high. He is now second guessing that. Numochika bows deeply to Karosobe. And everybody starts following her lead. The room falls silent. A couple of Keru, Mia get up and take Asobe by the hand, get him on his feet, and they walk to the door and leave.
I offer a deep bow as he exits.
I do a unicorn thing since I'm in full armor. I go to one knee and bow my head.
I'm sorry. I was like, I do a unicorn thing. I go piss in the
No.
corner.
What?
No,
You
no.
laughed before I
I'm
could
sorry.
hear
We're
anything.
used to open planes. We don't even seek a corner.
Yeah, yeah.
Who's on the floor?
You
We just
can
turn
all
sideways.
make a reaction here. You can say something. You can make a gesture. Anything you'd like to do is perfectly fine.
Deep bow seems appropriate.
Either way he ends up choosing, it is an honorable sacrifice.
Naurin will stand up and say, Isobe-sama, at some point, you have to trust in that the ship that you built will stay afloat. And that even if you are not there, it will not sink. Do not give your life. Trust that what you have built will stay afloat.
He says, I will give your words some consideration. Numuchiko says, once he leaves, says, I will harbor no ill words of Keru Isobe for 48 hours. We will all honor him. Or I will have your tongue. I'm looking at the time. I'm just like, how much time do we got left? Okay, we still got about 20 minutes left in the game. Let's continue on.
Oh, that was tense.
Numashiko turns to you and says, thank you, our honored guests, for being here and giving us much needed context and an outside perspective. I think you are meddlers, and I'd rather you not be here. But I think things turned out for the best. And she will grant you a normal bow.
Okay, so that was Numachiko.
Yeah, that's Numachiko.
All right.
I mean, we're all still Rokugani samurai here. Even though she's a pretty brash individual. You can have words with Numachiko if you want. Things aren't ready to dissolve yet, though I'm going to say that the intrigue is over. All of the major threats have been defeated. So anything you want to do here is just open role play.
Ooh.
Though I'm sure there's still a little bit of doubt in some of the Keru's mind of Numachiko or Naurin.
Well, you haven't even broached the subject of Naurin doing what Naurin wants to do.
Yeah.
We didn't get there. The whole thing.
I think with the way she shut down Graveduster, kind of said, I should be in charge.
Yeah. If you want it, say it.
I'm thinking, okay? I'm thinking.
I think I'm going to go ahead and support that idea with Whispers of Court by just spreading out that Naurin would be a good leader for the Keru.
All right. Let's make that roll. Whisper.
Lowest vigilance amongst targets.
Whispers of the Court. The lowest vigilance among your targets. So it's TN2.
I'm so proud of you. You're using my playbook. I also have that Shuji as well.
Eh.
So
And-
whispers start going through, started by Ide Youngso. You create a rumor. Everyone in the scene hears it. And characters with a vigilance lower to your bonuses even come to give it some credence. Okay.
So all the twos and end up thinking, yeah, that might be a good idea.
So it comes to Numachiko, who gets this rumor in her head, and they're like, are you saying that that outsider over there should take over the Boseki? That... I understand she's strong, and you definitely follow the strongest amongst you. But she's not a Keru. I do not want a non-Keru in charge of any part of the Keru. If I had a chance, I would take out Rancid Yoimachi myself. And I am appalled that this group was able to do what I couldn't, and is the reason they're here today. But just because they did that does not give them any right. Any right!
Numachiko, your uncle is about to commit a great sacrifice to protect this city, to protect you. You know that he does not think you are fit to lead the Keru, or he would have offered you that position himself while he was here. He does not think you are ready. And yes, you are Keru, but you are right. I am strong, and I am an outsider. But you could use me as a resource. You could have my strength. And I'm not just talking about taking over as leader of the Boseki, because at the end of all of this, there will be no Boseki, no Dokugeru. There will just be the Keru. And I need not be an outsider. That is not for much longer, anyway.
The last time I saw you, you were sworn to the Scorpion. And I don't think that you have released yourself from that oath. This feels like one of those cosplaying. Yeah, cosplay. Whatever Rokugani equivalent to a cosplay of a Ronin is. You're pretending for a slight amount of time. So how would you give up being Scorpion and become a Keru? I would like to know. I'm honestly curious.
Oh. That's very simple, actually. I can renounce my connection to my family, and then I can marry you.
She's...
Of course you don't seriously think I expect that you would relinquish all of your power and control over this city, do you? I know that you are more shrewd than that.
I accept your proposal.
Immediate eruption from the crowd. Lots of woos.
Make your renouncement to your lord, and if you survive, I will be here.
Done and done. I don't know anything about Rokugani marriage proposals, so I'm just gonna improv here. Just go with it, okay? Just go with it. And she will cross the room to Numachiko and say, after my business is concluded, I will return here. And I hope to receive a warm welcome from my new wife. And she will take her by the hand and give it a kiss.
She will caress your face, grab your hair, and says, I look forward to it. And then let you go.
I wanted you to say so badly that when I come back, I'm going to put a baby in there.
I think the two of them are going to be wrestling for dominance over that role
Find
there.
the baby
Over a lot
and
of things.
shove it in.
Daisuke stifles his chuckles. I was like, wow, did not see
All
that
right.
coming.
With
This is
that,
definitely going to be a matchup of like two dominatrixes going at it.
the summit is over. Everybody can make a sentiment check. TN2 water.
Sentiment TN2 water.
TN2 water.
Well, dang, okay.
Bonus successes give us anything?
Nope.
Okie dokie.
All right, I think everybody got this. Okay. So everybody knows, because you hear the discussion everywhere throughout the crowd, that a lot of the Keru are making plans for geisha houses right now.
They're like, this is hot.
Men, women, doesn't matter. They got to do something about this.
Oh my god.
Got to do something about this? What is this?
The fact that about at least a quarter of the crowd got very turned on by that proposal.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay.
There are definitely some whistles.
Everybody starts leaving. If there's any final things you want to do before this entire party breaks up. Matt, you've been quiet over there. Is there something your character wishes to do?
No, I'm just looking over my opportunities since I got 4 opportunities for my sentiment roll. And I'm wondering if I should get a doom of an annoyance.
Would you like a doom?
You know what? I could use a void point. Sure.
Okay.
Just
as
an
you are
annoyance.
getting up from your pillow, you stand up with your teacup. You turn and your arm slams right into the woman you had relations with earlier, and you spill tea on her.
Oops.
Oh, we got to get you out of these so we can get them cleaned.
She gives you an icy stare.
Go there.
She gives you an icy stare, and then keeps walking, and you can just see like the storm cloud above her head.
Oh.
Like
what's
that
her name?
motherfucker never called.
Oh, her name is Tamago.
I can't remember the name of the happy monk who is the one in charge of everything here right now.
Yeah, I was hoping you would do something like, hey, there's a lot of sexual tension in the room. But instead you went for doom. So I was like, nah, that doesn't happen now.
I thought for sure there would be some comments about how your ex-fiance is now proposing to someone in the same room. But You know.
I would like to find the happy fat monk who was our host. Thank him for hosting this.
Oh,
and
he
give him a
very
deep
much.
bow.
He says was a very, very exciting time. It was very interesting to see all of these politics happen in his humble abode, and that his patron Togashi. My anglicized Togashi is bad. Togashi is correct. And of course, Shinsei himself would have loved to be here in person, and he's sure they are here in spirit. He is unsure about what to do with the guards outside who were beaten to a bloody pulp by the Mia house guard. Hopefully they're okay, and he needs to go tend to their wounds if they're still alive.
I am thankful that this meeting honored the purpose of this temple.
He gives you a bow too. He gives you the closed-fisted Shaolin bow, the one where it goes forward, he comes back,
Whereas I give more the regular Taoist of just hand in fist and bow over it.
Kuranagi, anything he's doing before this entire shindig breaks up for good?
She looks a bit dumbfounded by all of it.
I'm sorry.
You missed your chance.
That was
Yeah.
a lot.
I thought you were still pining for Sora. I know you two had a moment where you wrestled and everything, but
I honestly think she's just taken aback by the expense and is a little paranoid that the Keru are trying to get Naurin and killed. But she's going to be focused on reading the room, and then when she sees the beam of hatred hit Daisuke from the woman that he scorned.
scalded slightly.
I didn't scorn her.
She's gonna walk up to Daisuke and be like, "I believe you just missed a wild opportunity."
Oh, that's what I get for not noticing when things are so overly dramatic.
But you do get a void point.
Did you not sense the tension in the air?
I wasn't ready for that sort of tension.
You better start making yourself ready. I have a feeling you might find some visitors later.
Ooh.
And not necessarily of the feminine variety.
Well, time to gather my weapons.
Coyotes are coming for you.
Yeah, they travel clear across the burning sands to get into Rokugani. Just on down
there are
there.
wolves after me.
Do you hear the howling in the night? The coyotes are coming for you.
I don't understand the reference.
Me neither.
There's a lot of coyotes here where I live, and you hear them at night a lot going.
I'm not making a reference. Tarek Kuranagi said, "Not women are coming for you." So I was just trying to think of an absurd thing that might be coming for him. So I thought
coyotes are
is
not
a good
native to Rokugan.
I think what you were going for were jackals.
No, that's even further. No, that's not.
Well, I mean,
further, but
remember the burning
it's still out there.
sands. You mentioned the burning sands.
Yeah,
I was just
I
trying
immediately went. That's for no. It's closer.
Just trying to be funny.
You're gonna
guys.
have some frogs coming
Anyways.
for you, but they're not the kind of frogs that you want.
Yeah,
Put it that way.
exactly. Exactly. Thank you, Tarek. Continue on.
no
If
problem.
But
there's-
it
if
might
there's
be a
more.
unified Keru group.
I
that comes,
apologize.
Aboseki,
I derailed
Adosu,
everything.
And Amiya all together.
I also feel very strongly for Keru Sobe, and next session I might have something that I gotta go do.
Okay. Crystal, is there anything you'd like to do before the entire party ends?
I think we're set here.
Okay. That's it, guys. That's the game today.
Hogs and XP, please.
2 experience points for everybody. Let's give out some hogs here. It's hog time.
Oink.
It's time to tie the hogs.
If you made your goal, the thing that you set out to do for your intrigue, and you got that, give yourself 3 glory.
I assume my assistance with Naurin's thing was a goal, so yes.
Narin, I don't know. You're probably topped out in glory, but I'm gonna give you 6 more glory for the proposal.
It's for the vibes, you know?
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a surprise.
With a vibe.
It wasn't a surprise to me. I've been waiting to say that for like
For-
half a year.
Saying that you will give up your for Narin saying that she will go back on her oath to the Scorpion, lose 2 times your rank in honor.
The gasp.
That is a major forfeit.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. 4, accidentally spilling tea on somebody. Lose 1 point of glory, just a single point. You know what? I'll give you a choice. You can either lose a single point of glory or a single point of honor, whichever you like.
Okay.
Because it could be like a breach of courtesy, or it could be like
You looked a little
a
silly.
lack of reputation.
I'm
Yeah.
lower on glory than I am on honor, so I'm still in the 70s for honor.
Let's see here. Anybody would like to nominate anybody for glory or honor?
I would like to nominate Moshi Sora for some honor because of the way she handled things during the thing of drawing out Isobe instead of attacking him.
I will give.
I really was just trying to figure out what he was up to.
I will give her
Yeah,
1
but
point
instead of
of
attacking
honor.
him, you chose an honorable path of drawing him out and letting him explain.
I will give her
Because
1
it
point
made
of
him fall in
honor.
a pit. It's his fault.
Anybody else? I think.
1 point of honor for the courtesy to the monk for me.
Oh yeah, sure. We can do that. All right, that's it, everybody. And welcome back to Legend of the 5 Rings. I feel refreshed.
How long has
I
it
gotta
been?
say, like before the break, I was pretty frazzled. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I think I was pushing too hard, and I think this break was longer than I needed, but I got bronchitis anyway, so it didn't matter.
Sorry, we had a lot of shit happen, man.
Same
You
here.
did.
I don't know whether everything that happened this game was exactly how I planned it to happen months ago, but I think I scored all of the things that I think I got them. And I think I hope you enjoyed all of the twists and turns.
I think it was pretty epic.
Okay.
I got a wife.
You got a fiance.
Which one little comment to Tarek's character, or as we go out, just kind of whisper in her ear of Kuranagi, you know, with Naurin doing that, that means that you actually have a greater chance with Moshi Sora.
Who ever thought? Excuse me? I'm confused now. I don't know what you're trying to imply there, but
Well,
it makes me
both
uncomfortable.
Kuranagi and I have admitted to each other that we both are attracted to Moshi Sora,
Yes.
but Youngso has been more of a, I think you should go for it, to Kuranagi.
Okay, I was like, are we implying that Naurin was also competition for Sora?
No, the fact
Or-
that you publicly proposed to another
Okay.
woman means, yeah, you got a good chance, man.
All right.
It
She
opens
is
up the door.
Everybody, It's time to go. So, from James, Sasha, Tarek, Crystal, Matt, my name is Corey. Get some books, get some friends, go roll some dice.